Wake up. Do you understand that if you're spending $10,000, $15,000 a year on your child's travel ball or competition dance, okay, some people are spending $20,000, $25,000 a year, okay, more even. If you look at that, and as we know, our children's competitive level activities get really heated starting in about 6th grade, okay? At least for us it did. Maybe even like 5th grade, right? So if you look at that expenditure that you're spending, and if you actually have it, you're not going into debt for it, but you have that cash to throw that way, all right? For that many years, if you instead redesign how your approach is to that activity and took it to a more recreational enjoyment level, say, or cut back on some things enough to cut that number in half, do you realize that you could easily be handing your child a $100,000 ticket to starting a business, paying for college, or if they have a scholarship for that already, paying for the next level education, or a down payment on a home for themselves, okay? What are we doing if we can't already provide that for our kids, all right? Unless you have a child that's in something and like they are seriously on that track to a full ride in college, okay? Although I could argue that sometimes you're spending that much to get them that could have just been that, just pay for their college, okay? With less injury, maybe. But if they love it, they love it, okay? I'm not gonna, my kids are dancers and they absolutely love it, and I can try to even question them now if I could have done anything differently to get them to do something differently, and they know there's no way. They are doing what they wanted to do, okay? That said, 6 figures to make that training, all right? But if we could just cut it in half, that could be 6 figures you're handing your young adult to start their life, to be a little bit more independent, okay? Which there's some pride to that. A lot of us, I'm Gen X, we were independent at 18. Like, we just did it, all right? These kids, unfortunately, cannot do that as easily these years. And a lot of it is because we've tossed a lot of money in the process of getting them that far. That probably could have been saved for later. So rethink that. Let me know what you think. If you're ever trying to think about getting out of that rat race, talk to me. Would love to talk. And just trying to get everybody to kind of think differently a little bit here and question if we need to be spending $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 a year on extracurricular activities.